Almost 12 months ago, I knew nothing about welding or steel. Of course, I still know very little, but I've derived great pleasure in making the projects that you see in this video. As each one of the projects was completed, I gained just a little bit more skill in both MIG and TIG welding. I'm never going to become an expert, but I've gained enough skill to really enjoy making these little trivial projects. And I've brought a little joy to others as well, as a lot of the projects I've given away to friends. I've not only made projects out of mild sheet steel, but also aluminium and stainless as well. I'm certainly not creative. It's the inspiration of others that's led me to build most of these projects. And the internet is certainly a rich source of inspiration. I've been able to use material that otherwise would have gone to scrap. It's fair to say that while the materials themselves cost virtually nothing, the argon gas, etc., can actually be quite expensive. Though what price do you put on enjoyment? And it's kept me sane, well, to a degree anyway. A few of the projects I've been very proud of, like the pig and the rose, and a number of others. As my skill increased, I took on more complex projects, like the minion. And while the rose wasn't very complex to build, it certainly looks good in the end. And I've really loved using a plasma cutter. It makes you feel very powerful to cut out steel. None of my welding would stand up to professional scrutiny, but some of it has turned out really well, like the minion money box. And projects like the cow and the echidna. As I progressed from MIG welding to TIG welding, I found I could do more and more intricate work, like this little lady beetle made out of spoons, or this very small motorbike. But then for the larger projects, I fell back on the MIG welder again. It's amazing what can be made with just a couple of pieces of reinforcing rod or a piece of sheet steel, or even some old spanners and nuts. I like working with stainless steel, like the stainless rose and the stainless steel spider. They're very nice to weld. I was even able to cut out a stainless steel kookaburra and put it on our new gate, and a stainless steel bunch of flowers on our side fence, and then a flower made completely from stainless steel spoons. A bag full of steel washers turned into a bowl, and some old corrugated iron turned into a sheep. This very large kangaroo was built for a friend and now lives in their backyard. These snails also live in their backyard. I love this pig and this dog. They were both made out of old gas cylinders. An old exhaust pipe was turned into a snake. I like the combination of the rock and steel for this iris. This geometrical shape turned out to be a good welding exercise. Along the way, I've also made some useful things, like this aluminium toolbox, and this larger custom-shaped box to go on the front of our camper. The camper made by my brother-in-law that I did all the steel work for. All these projects have given me the skill to make this wombat letterbox for a friend, and it's turned out really well and I'm proud of it. This hobby has been very satisfying and just proves what you can do when you set out to learn something new. None of my projects are perfect, but there's great satisfaction in making something with your own hands out of virtually nothing, and have someone enjoy receiving it as much as I've enjoyed making it.